what y'all are about to hear is absolutely deplorable. And now I'm out here being accused of not holding or spilling wine on a white woman because I hate black people. People are saying, oh, Tasha K loves to spill wine on a black person. But when it's a white person, this is the naysayers that don't watch my motherfucking show, that don't know I call niggas, and crackers, okay? We are equal opportunity over here. But I got blamed for hiding a story and protecting a white woman that I don't give a about. Now, I like her as an actress. I really do. I fuck with Sandra Bullock in that avenue. But if she stole a black baby, I would be the first to fucking tell you. But in my opinion, when I got this story a year and a half ago, I said, ain't no motherfucking way I'm putting this out. But now my hand is forced since there's a narrative out there that I only want to drag black women and I don't want to protect black women. And now this mentally ill black woman is going to be dragged because people do not watch my fucking show and want to speak on shit that they don't know nothing about. Roll this motherfucking footage. Viewer discretion is advised. I give you Miracle, the woman who claims that Sandra Bullock stole her black baby who is a twin. Let's go.
Dang, Tasha K?
Hey.
Tasha mad.
WWE. Oh, promo. She cut a promo right there.
She cut a promo. We get it, Tasha.
Oh, that mercy.
Anyways, we back with Miracle. Y'all requested us to cover Tasha K's call with Miracle. Miracle is not going to be on the screen. She called into the Tasha K show, and you can hear her. So you're going to hear her, and we'll get into that in just a second. So we're going to call out some stuff that she didn't say on the Kendra G interviews, the first time she came on there, the update, and all of that. And y'all drop down in the comments if y'all catch anything that she didn't mention before. So drop down in the comments. Let's get to it.
I remember you called me a month ago, but I think your ass was tipsy, man. You hung up in my ear.
No, I didn't call you. I haven't spoken to you since that last time we spoke when you said you was gonna send over.
You hung up on me.
I didn't hang up on you. You said you was gonna. Not if I've always had your number. You've had my number. So how the hell? First of all, I hang up on you. So I saw you on Kendra G's show, and I guess you gave her some bits and pieces of what you had been advocating for online. Can you tell me how it led up to your baby getting taken, real quick?
Well, to be honest, I was told I was never pregnant. So I went all that time not knowing that I was pregnant. My primary care doctor lied to me.
Nah, I did hang up on her. And you're going to see why in a minute. Go ahead.
Pregnancy test. I found out I was pregnant when I got called in on my day off to cook for Coach Benedict at the ballpark stadium. I went to work. And I'm pretty sure you know what I did before I went to work. I had to self-medicate myself to get up and moving because I was in pain. So I don't sugarcoat nothing.
What do you mean?
So there's a little amount of PCP in my system. It was a little amount of PCP in my system. I had to do that to self-medicate myself. After cooking for the Pope, I collapsed after being introduced to him with.
So this is where she says it. She had to self-medicate, y'all, with a little bit of PCP. Okay.
With that chocolate boy wonder. That Jumpman. And Primos. Red Devil.
Man.
Butt naked. Sure.
And they're hallucinating, shaking. Is that a spider on me? Is that a spider? Okay, Miracle. Now, mind you, this is the day that she goes into the hospital. She go into labor. At this point, she still don't know she's pregnant, quote unquote. She don't know, but she out here self-medicating because she says she's in pain. So that's the hints. She took a little PCP for the pain. So let's continue.
The news crew. And I had collapsed. I kept on collapsing. I didn't know what was wrong with me, Tasha. My body was just going in and out, and I just kept falling. And I didn't get any help from nobody. Nobody.
You don't think it had anything to do? Just real quick, you don't think the collapsing had anything to do with the self-medicating with the PCP and being pregnant?
They didn't do that.
Nothing.
For the Pope and his colleagues. It was the PCP to save my life because I wasn't on it. I just did it to self-medicate myself because the hospitals just pushed me out the door like I was a nobody.
Did she just say the PCP saved my life?
That's insane. She wasn't on it. She just happened to use it. Well, where you get it from? You went and go cop some PCP for your pain that you never take? That's insane. Come on now.
So how did you walk up to the dealer? Yo, I'm a first-time user, and I don't know what to get. What do you have for me? What do you recommend for my pain?
Goodness, I'm not buying.
I'm not buying this
with the PCP. Very familiar.
I mean, you would just go to PCP of all things. You wouldn't go to no over the counter or even pharmacy. So
right.
something with a little bit more of a kick to it. You got to go to PCP. Anyways, this is why I said in the previous videos, when I heard this, I was convinced this lady is off the wall, not MJ. This lady is out there. I don't believe it. I gave y'all my summary, my theory of what happened, but let's get back to it.
I was rushed to the hospital by ambulance, which was April the 17th, matter of fact. And the same day the Pope was here. So my story is adding up. So when I was rushed by ambulance, they gave me a ultrasound on the ground floor in a dark room. When I seen what I seen on the monitor, I was like, what the hell? So Miss A, I thought you guys told me I couldn't get pregnant from my gang rape. So I didn't want to say that on there because it's in my book. I was gang raped in foster care by 12 men, and I was only a little girl. The hospital told me I was...
See, this is what she didn't say in the Kendra interview. She was gang raped by 12 men in foster care. Right. It led to some damage that she couldn't get pregnant. That's what she was told. So,
quick question, Queen. You seem to be more familiar than me. Was the foster care before or after the Queen of Dancehall?
I don't even know.
So many layers to this onion, y'all.
I really don't know. Maybe she covers it here. I don't remember. Y'all drop down in the comments. Help us out, because it's a lot.
Not forget, she was the Queen of Dancehall at 12 years old too.
And when did you have the baby? Before or after this point as well? I don't know. It's a little confusion. Let's see if we figure it out.
The PCP might make it all clear. Let's see what happens.
Don't do drugs, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do drugs.
Was damaged. I couldn't have no more kids. So I wasn't thinking of getting pregnant or trying to have a baby. I had a threesome with my ex-fiance. She was the one supposed to be getting pregnant. I joined in the threesome because she wanted me to. And God blessed me being pregnant with twins, Tasha. So they told me that I was about to die. The Dr. Lorraine Gillian said, we have to.
I know we're stopping, but there's a lot to cover. She was with the girlfriend. Remember, she says she's bisexual. So she was with the girlfriend. She had a threesome, but she's the one that ended up getting pregnant. And that was a blessing from the Lord. Okay. All right. Whatever. But she said that she couldn't get pregnant no more. So she had already had the baby at 12 when the gang rape incident happened. So she said she couldn't get pregnant no more.
Well, what happened to that baby? Because I don't think they're gonna give you the baby in the. You know what? Never mind.
You and the baby in foster care?
Let us continue.
Let's continue.
Lord.
To rush you to labor and delivery, you and your babies aren't going to make it. So as they're wheeling me down the hallway to labor and delivery, as we getting closer to the elevator, I started seeing flickering lights. So I'm like, I kept looking. I kept saying, why is the lights flickering? And I know they kept injecting something in my IV that kept trying to make me go to sleep. I guess they didn't want me to see what I needed to see. But as they were wheeling me to the operating room, I got closer. Sandra Bullock right there with photographers taking pictures. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God, it's a celebrity. Wow, I was happy. But I did not know she was there to steal my baby. So I went in the operating room. They laid me down. They gave me an epidural. The woman injected me again, another African doctor. And then I was out. I woke up and God woke me up in the nick of time. And when I woke up, they were pulling the first baby out, which was a boy. He was crying, so he was alive. And I kept saying, oh my God, he's so handsome. The doctor walking over there to the table as if she's going to wipe him off and suction his nose out. Instead of her coming back to me with my baby, she ran out the room from crying. And I sat up on the operating table and was screaming, give me my baby, where you going? And they slammed me back down and said, we're not finished with you yet. And then
this sound like you getting probed, like some alien abduction. Like,
right.
Come on.
That's the same thing I thought.
And if this has happened, this is crazy work. Like,
yes,
this is crazy. Like that. If this really happened, for you to get treated like that, like dang. Right. So, I don't believe this happened. I don't believe. I don't believe this.
Far-fetched.
It's the key thing. Let's just say it like this. It's possible that her story is true, but it doesn't. I don't think it's plausible. There is a difference. So, possible,
probable,
not possible.
Plausible, probable,
possible, not plausible.
Yeah, absolutely.
They pulled my son out that lives with me now.
So you didn't know you were pregnant with
911 when they put me in my room. I called the police. I seen the police come up there, but they never allowed me to talk to the police. They told the police that I was crazy, that I'm schizophrenic, that I had murder charges. Why is all this on medical documents? Then they sent me home with a home health aide by the name of Nurse Rima, who was from Africa, who was actually trying to kill me. I guess she was sent home to finish me off, but God didn't let it work out that way. She was poisoning me, and how do I find out I was being poisoned, Tasha? Because this bitch robbed me, raped me, and got me beaten with staples in my stomach.
My goodness.
You took the words out of my mouth. The African nurse, y'all, poisoned her, beat her, raped her. There's too much grape going on.
A whole lot.
And we not done. There's some more grape in this story, y'all. It's too much grape. There's too much beating. There's too much poisoning. There's too much trauma. Like, this is, I'm gonna have to go get my holy oil or something, like, and put in the atmosphere, cause
and a whole lot of angel dust.
It's a lot.
The angel dust. Oh,
it's quite dusty. The air is a lot of angel dust in the air.
Yeah.
Ma'am, why? This lady has almost every single trauma known to man.
Yeah. Yeah.
At this point, what didn't happen?
All right.
Now, we've all been through trauma. Trauma happens to everybody. I've had trauma. But every single thing just keeps happening into you. Like, let's say it's true.
Why?
Let's just
wonder why.
Do you not think that you might need some cleansing of your spirit? Because why is evil and demonic forces drawn to you like that? I mean, throughout her life, she can't control what happened to her as a kid. But we talking about her adult life, all this trauma, everything is consistently, constantly following her around. If it's true.
Yeah.
If it's true. I know some of y'all said y'all believe her, but you telling me all this trauma happened to this lady?
All of it.
All of it.
Too much to list out. Yeah, I've been following along. You telling me all this happened?
All this happened.
Can't be.
Okay. Like I said, trauma happens, bad things happen to people, but it just keeps happening throughout your life. All this bad, like you're gonna have to go cleanse something in your spirit, get right with the Lord or something. Cause
right,
I don't know.
You are the trauma.
Or you not passing the test. The tests keep coming around and you not passing or something. I don't know what to tell you. So you're right. You might be the trauma.
And when I went to the hospital for help for a rape kit, this is when they snatched the baby that I had and put him in foster care and put me on the psych ward for being raped. Now, do that make sense to you? Yeah, they put me on a psych ward to try to make me crazy. My son that I have with me now, the missing twin, he was raped by the bus driver. The social worker made me put him in daycare, and he was raped by the bus driver. Nothing was done about that either. It's like I
told y'all it was some more grape. Lord have mercy. So the son
said daycare?
Yes. And it had a bus driver for the daycare.
No, come on.
And the bus driver raped her son.
Nah. Yeah. I don't know about this one, man.
It's too much.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, at this point, it's a lot going on, man. Are the kids safe? Are you safe? Do you need to be in that psychiatric ward?
So that's what makes this all so sensational. Like, if all these strings could be pulled, then why wouldn't they, you know?
Said they tried to.
No, I mean, okay. Trying to is one thing. If they got, again, they could control the school system, the bus drivers, the daycare, the nurses, they would just take you out. That's what I think, you know? They wouldn't leave you to do all this paper trailing and for you to come connect all these dots. It sounds very, very sensational. If the power was the power, then, you know, I think they would eliminate all leaks, if you know what I mean. But anyway, let us continue.
The torment in my life from every direction. If it ain't my life, it's my kids' life. And I'm tired. I don't know how much more I can take. I've been reaching out for help for 15 years. I'm disabled on a fixed income, and I'm being denied legal representation.
So did you ever take Sandra Bullock to court for taking your baby?
Yes, ma'am. I have a rack of court documents that I posted online too. So I've been filing court documents from day one, since 2008 up until now. She has been denying the DNA test. She's refusing the DNA test. The most recent court documents was just in August the 18th. She's supposed to came to D.C. to court. Somehow, some way, she got the judge to close out the case. I have letters, stacks of letters right here in my safe deposit box from her lawyers from D.C., and they're saying that the letters are saying that they wanted this to be sealed to the public. They didn't want none of you guys to know about it. I did everything I was supposed to do, Tasha, and they still threw my shit out. Like, I never got to talk to this.
Let's take a look at this from the other side of the aisle, right? Let's say Sandra Bullock, well, she's, you know, obviously she adopted the boy and yada, yada, yada. But let's say she got wind of this came across her desk. She got served with papers at some point years ago. The boy's 15, I believe now. He might be older. Anyway, years ago, this is 08 or 10 or wherever she filed her first claims against Sandra Bullock. What if, okay, they brung Sandra Bullock in and she proved everything she had to prove already. I don't think Miss Miracle would be privy to that. Maybe her lawyer's counsel would tell her, we can't proceed any further because she already proved where she got the baby from, got her right paperwork and all of that or whatever. They're not going to keep hearing your case when she already proved her side. I mean, not to say it was dismissed, But it was probably no case anyway. Okay, here's my paperwork. Boo, 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 boo. They're not going to keep giving you counsel, keep letting you bring this case over and over again. They can, from what I understand, they can deny you to keep, adjudicating a case that's basically been solved already when you have no case. So that's what I think probably was happening to her. That's why she was being denied. They're not going to keep entertaining this when Sandra Bullock already provided her paperwork, which got the baby, went through all the channels already. You know what I mean? So I don't think they could deny you for any other reason than that. That sounds more plausible than they just won't let you bring the case against her. That's just my opinion. Anyway.
Judge. And I attach all this evidence to the judge. And I guess Sandra Bullock paid her off and she closed the case. This is unfair because this is messing with me. My son is separated from his identical twin. He has behavior issues. It's just hurtful that I have to keep going through this situation when I just want to live my life. I have so many court documents and they're not, her lawyer don't even sound right. Her lawyer and the hospital lawyer is double teaming me on the letters. They mailing the letters together. And they said I don't have no lawyer, so I don't have no rights.
Let me do this. Let me do this real quick. What's your real name? You never told me. All I know is dance hall.
Miracle.
Miracle. Oh, okay. I remember you telling me that.
Like a miracle.
Okay. Well, listen. This time, let me go over. Let me search some things in Pacer, because anything that you file will be in Pacer. And then I'm going to call you back and let you know what I found, okay?
Okay.
All right?
I hope you investigate her ass good because she came up with 3 different stories about Lewis.
But let me ask you something. If they found PCP in your system and in the baby system, why didn't they take both babies? Why did they leave one baby? Because normally if babies are separated... one baby and tried to make it seem like I was hallucinating. They stole that baby and gave it to Sandra Bullock. But don't PCP make you... is my son. I know, but don't PCP make you hallucinate, though? No. See, drugs is not for... Drugs have different side effects for different people, Tasha.
It sounds like you know, Miracle.
Well versed in the PCP antics or whatever. Okay.
It sounds like you know.
I just took it that day. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I understand and I hear people say that's a powerful drug. And in reality, I'm not lying, you're not lying. It's a powerful drug, but it don't do anything to me. Oh. If I was so high and delusional, then I wouldn't have been able to cook all that food for the Pope. Okay.
I wish someone would have asked, what did you cook for the Pope? Lay it out for me. What you made? You made him some collard greens, fried chicken, a little ham, sweet potatoes, cornbread. What you make the Pope that day? We got to get into specifics. What you make him? And then she just said something like, PCP doesn't work for me. So why you take it? And you just took it that one time. She
said work. Like it was supposed to make you hallucinate. You wanted to hallucinate. Huh?
But you only took it that one time.
That's what she said. I just took it right there because I was in pain. I don't usually use the PCP, but I know it don't do nothing to me. Okay.
So why you take it? You said you took it to self-medicate, but it didn't do nothing. Okay.
And Tasha, but let's address this. Tasha's right. If she had the PCP in her system, they would have took both babies. I believe so. They're not going to leave one and say, okay, well, you and him could stay on the PCP, but we're going to keep him off of it. That doesn't even make sense. I agree.
They would have took both.
And that's part of goes back to the pilfering of said child. Like the DNA would lead you to test to see, okay, well, they're twins, they're brothers, he came from her. Like, wouldn't they just leave no trace? If you get my drift, like, I don't know, man. This is crazy. But it's a lot of people that believe her though. And again, impossible, no. It would take a lot of money, work, effort, time when Miss Bullock or whatever, she could buy 5, 6 a country of Africans for what she said 1.1 billion, whatever metrics that Miracle said last time. She said something about millions, billions of dollars or something. Like, that's a lot of effort for one baby who might be drugged out at the current present time. Like, that's crazy. Anyway.
At the recording of this video, Sandra Bullock's net worth is $250 million. So you telling me she would pay billions of dollars for a drugged up black baby?
Right.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying. So she's gonna pay more than her worth.
Right. From a woman who was knocked down, raped by 12 savages as a little, who probably can't even have, quote unquote, this is her words, who can't maintain and deliver a baby, pregnancy, and all that. So this was put in play way back then in her dance hall queen days. Are we gonna tell her she can't have a baby, but she really can, and then we're gonna take it and give it to Sandra Bullock? Like, come on, this is getting.
When Sandra Bullock could have went, if this is true, she could have went and got a whole nother kid she could have got a surrogate. Look, I'm gonna be with you throughout the whole pregnancy. I'll even feed you the prenatals, the fruits,
Facts.
all of that.
Facts.
If I'm spending this much money for you to grow a baby that I'm gonna adopt,
right?
I'm gonna make sure
I'm
gonna be there throughout the whole process. I don't have to sit there and wait for you. We don't know if you're pregnant. Mind you, she didn't even know she was pregnant.
But Bullock knew. So they were feeding Bullock the reports and the prenatal, but they wasn't telling her. They feeding it to Bullock so she could monitor it and pop up at the
right.
Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
Bullock had to know when she was gonna go into labor. Okay.
No, come on now.
And
a lot of money, a lot of effort.
I know we want to believe in conspiracy theories, and there's a few that I believe. I don't get in the weeds with all of that, but yeah. But just because you want to believe that the elites do this and people do steal babies. We know that. We know that these things happen, but we have to listen to the whole story. I keep saying it's possible, but it's not possible. It's not likely that this happened. Very well, anything can happen. Anything's anything. But the likelihood of this happening,
she's more to me like she's just too unlikely of a specimen that you will want to have her offspring. If everything she said that happened to her is true, I'll leave it at that. Bullock, she could have raised a young lady to be just her surrogate. Like, if that's what she wanted to do. This woman has, from what her words are, she's too unstable, too much trauma, too much going on for you to even viably want to adopt an offspring of hers.
I mean, she got drug issues.
Come on.
Allegedly. And she got mental issues, allegedly.
Yes.
So why?
Be able to cook and be correspondent.
Now, how were you able to cook for the Pope? Do you have a government clearance?
I'm a cook.
Okay.
I've been cooking all my life. I'm a cook. And I passed my test at the stadium where I had my own liquor stand as well.
Okay.
I was a certified bartender as well. So they had me doing everything. And I was in labor and I was 10 months pregnant. I was the staff manager. I was the prep cook. I was the line.
You were serving them drinks to the Pope?
As well. To the Pope.
The bartender.
Yeah.
He was serving them drinks.
Man, listen, man.
To the Pope?
Man,
look, what type of event was this?
Really?
The The Pope sitting in there. More. Bring the Hennessy. Bring forth
a Henny sour.
Bring forth the cut waters.
Can't.
He not drinking his shit. I don't even know if the Pope drink wine.
No
if they're
what's in
allowed.
that goblet.
I don't know if they're allowed to drink wine, but bring forth the wine.
The Hennessy.
Miracle. Whatever you cooking over there, Miracle. Come on, bring it.
Please, man.
Cook, I was a real cook. I was the money girl and the damn cashier.
Oh, damn. Because let me go ahead and look up everything in Pacer, and I'm going to call you back later today, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye. Why do y'all do this to me? And you got people out here saying that I let a white woman slide because I want to protect the white entity that I work for, to protect a white woman. This is how you get sued. This is how you get sued, because this woman got a son that's on social media that she adopted, right? And she's an actress, and now she's being slandered in her comments because we're not doing the fucking research to ensure that the story is correct. And then you can still get sued even if the story is correct. I had this story a year ago and I hung up on the lady. I called her back today. This morning. Miracle, she said you hung up on me. I know I didn't. I did. Because it was kept going. It was like 30 minutes. And it just, the shit just kept going wilder and wilder. She said the doctor said she was schizophrenic. I believe him. Both of her babies came out with PCP, but they gave her one to go home with PCP in the system, but took the other and gave it to Sandra Bullock, who was waiting in the fucking emergency room, in a dark room in the hospital with fucking paparazzi.
Sandra Bullock had them dark shades on.
Trench coat. Taking pictures.
Why would they be taking pictures? That's evidence.
What I'm saying, man, there's a lot of evidence left behind. If they wanted to clear the scene, I don't think we'd be having this conversation. We got to think. She said the powers and they after her, they trying to get her. I don't think you would ever made it out that hospital, sis. I'm just saying. Right. Whatever.
Wild. This is wild.
Whatever.
And then she said, crystal meth. Come on,
y'all.
Like, what the fuck? Y'all gotta stop with my name out here. Now, Kendra, I'm sticking to what I do, baby. Stick what you do. Stick to the singles. Single people.
Now, what happens when you on PCP and crystal meth at the same time?
Ooh, man, mind blowing.
Hi. I'm high and lifted up.
You're out of there.
You're in the space-time continuum, like
right.
I don't know where I'm at in the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Transcended in a different place. You're somewhere else.
You are someone else. So that's more to let's see if Tasha got some more.
Single people, not crackheads, not PCP users. And PCP makes you hallucinate.
It do.
Now I gotta go. I hate to do this. Y'all get on my motherfucking nerves. I swear to God, y'all do.
Okay. So, well, let's just take a look through the comments. Now they saying, Tasha, you might be scared of the elites. So we got a person that believe her. Yeah,
they gotta take the totality, y'all. Listen to everything.
They take your babies if you test positive for drugs.
Babies. Mm-hmm. They're not gonna leave one. I grew up around crack fiends and heads my whole life. But all the babies that are if you hadn't, even if the babies don't, they're gonna take the babies. Like, come on, man. Babies, if you had two, they taking them both. They're not sending you home with one and sending the other one somewhere. That's not gonna happen.
Let's see. We're just going through the comments. She took us on a whole ride through hell.
Real.
It was Trauma City. Like, I mean, they have been stealing babies for decades. They have. I agree.
Yes.
So that does happen.
Too much of a trail, though, sister. It's too much of a trail. Some lady randomly walking out of the hospital with a baby. Yes, I could see that. This is very elaborate to leave someone to tell the tale, is what I'm trying to tell you. Like none of this sounds anything that somebody would do if they're trying to not get caught. That's what I'm trying to say. You leave too much evidence behind. So y'all take that for what it's worth.
People who believe this story are crazy as heck. I mean, if you believe her, you believe her. You're entitled to your opinions. I don't believe her. I believe that one of the twins actually passed from her drug use. So and I don't think she is accepting that fact. That's my opinion. Y'all are entitled to your own opinion. So yep, that's the comments. Now Miracle do have her own page. It's very colorful. Literally, it's colorful. After we recorded these videos, we did find an interesting interaction she had with the twin.
I'm gonna leave this right here. Miracle, Sandra Bullock, the Pope, Tasha K, PCP, Stolen Babies, and the Dance Hall Queen, the original Dance Hall Queen. I have nothing else to say.
These claims that Miracle is making is unverified. So these are unverified claims.
Accusations, claims. We have no idea. Well, hopefully, like we said before, hopefully she get the closure that she's looking for and she's not on a wild goose chase, if anything, I don't know. But we're going to leave that right there. We had some fun with this. I guess this will be part 4 of the Odyssey of Miracle. But, it was fun. We love to present different things to you guys, So if you guys enjoyed it, let us know, likes, comments, sub up, give us some feedback. And that's it for us, man. We'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys be safe out there.